Yes, thank you, Daniel, for the brief introduction. And first of all, I want to thank Mr. Rokita and other previous speakers for putting highlights on the issue of peace. I also wish to thank uh, my brother Arnold for inviting me through the invitations of the YSP to join this webinar. Uh, After listening to from other colleagues, I wish to highlight a few things regarding peace in the Oceania. In the case of Solomon Islands, as a post-conflict country, we have some of the issues relating to peace and how young people can actively participate in ensuring that we have a peaceful society. And there have been some elements of like both physical and emotional peace from within any human being. And in the case of Solomon Islands specifically, through experience, we went through some challenging times. It is a history known to most of us that from 1998 to 2001, we are experiencing an ethnic tension in Solomon Islands. And that is where the whole process of engaging the regional assistance mission to Solomon Islands came in with partnership of member countries in the region just for the purpose of peace. And there might be other issues that would be closely aligned with the issue of peace in the region, but for the sake of audience and young people through the experience of Solomon Islands, the journey getting over conflict is a challenging one. And then one thing we need to understand is peace cannot be bought. We cannot buy peace, or how much we spend, we cannot pay for peace. Peace was practiced through values, principles, through educating each other about the love for humanity. And also, peace can also be maintained with how humans respect each other. There have been a lot of changes when humans have no respect for each other, the world ends up in chaos. Another moment, the world faced a lot of challenges just because of politics and other geopolitical agendas that have affected humanity. But we are so thankful that we have an organization that looks specifically into engaging young people to be more involved in peace activities. Without the involvement of young people in peace strategies and way forwards, making or ensuring that we have a peaceful Oceania or society in the region will be challenging. Because for some of the regional countries, uh, most of these regional countries have a youthful population. Like Solomon Islands have 70% young people. And we cannot just use matured or senior people to achieve peace alone. The engagement and uh, inclusion of young people, academics, and even students is very important in paving a way forward to achieve peace in the region and even in the country level. In most of the peace talks, young people were excluded, not included, through experience, and it is not really a welcoming thing. So when we have institutions that put engagement on participation of young people to ensure that we promote the values, principles, and mission of peace, it is like clearing the air that young people are expected to do. And then, like one of the speech from Kennedy, I will quote is that when he made a speech, Kennedy said, "What kind of peace do we seek? Not a Pax Americana enforced on the world by American weapons of war, not the peace of the grave or the security of the slave. I am talking about genuine peace, the kind of peace that makes life on earth worth living." That is what former president have said. In the context of Oceania, we have a lot of challenges within ourselves. Fortunately, somehow we are not like some of the countries in the Middle East or other parts of the world where they face broad challenges. However, doesn't mean we are okay. In some of the smallest communities in our country or region or villages, people are not united. And that is one of the biggest setbacks for the country. I believe that with the engagement of youth and students to put the fight hand on hand or face to face and drive the peace agenda forward by shaping young people will have impact in the lives of peace, in life of every citizen, and in the lives of the vision that we try to put forward to achieve peace in the ocean. One of the biggest challenges, personally, I understand when dealing with peace is some of the people think that peace is just only during the absence of war. There are the form of challenges that we are not at peace with ourselves, like what Brother Elvis has stated earlier, the inner part of a human being. Yeah? So we are not at peace with ourselves in many instances, but that is the most emotional part of it. The physical part of it is that every society have their own agenda and different society view peace or struggle in their own lens. Some society see it in different contexts, some not. And in the region, I can feel that some of our small island nations are not at peace with climate change facing them too. So it is a war they face, climate issue. Not only about physical conflict, but even we are not at peace with the environment, with the weather and the climate crisis we face. With that, I wish to thank everyone and feel that the engagement of young people in the region will have a strong impact on achieving peace in every aspect of our lives. Thank you.